You know, I wonder if on the rare occasion that I can actually remember a joke to tell it, if I should just tell that joke, pop it on YouTube, even if it's a minute or two long. I mean, I've seen videos that short. I'm fixing to curl my hair. But I thought I would try and tell you a joke. All right, there's this kid, and it was his birthday. Oh, like Johnny Depp's tomorrow and mine on June 24th. I'll be 51. Anyways, this kid, it was his birthday, and he was going down the street and everything, and he saw this sign. And it was an ice cream shop. It says, "Come on in if it's your birthday for a free ice cream." So the little boy goes in and he says to the guy, "Hey, it's my birthday. I saw the sign." And the guy says, "Okay, what kind of ice cream would you like?" And the kid says, "I want chocolate." The guy says, "Oh, I'm really sorry, kid. We're out of chocolate today, but, you know, we have vanilla or strawberry." And the kid says, "No, I really want chocolate." The guy says, "Look, kid, I'm sorry. You know, you can come back a different day and I'll give you chocolate then, but today we don't have any." He says, "But I really want chocolate." The guy says, "Look, kid, I don't know what to tell you, but we just don't have chocolate today. It's strawberry and vanilla." He says, "But I really, really want chocolate." The guy says, "All right, let me tell you what. So how do you spell the van in vanilla?" And the kid goes, VAN. He says, "Yep, that's right." And he says, "How do you spell the straw in strawberry?" The kid says, STRAW. He says, "That's right." "And how do you spell the fuck in chocolate?" He says, "But there is no fucking chocolate." He says, "That's right. There's no fucking chocolate. Now get the hell out of my shop." I don't know. I'm not very good at telling jokes, so hopefully you chuckled. We'll just leave it at that, and I'll come back when I have more cool stuff like that. Let me think. Is there anything really cool I could tell you? No. I mean, I can tell you about politics. Oh, yeah. I can tell you about even education and stuff like that. Yeah, I can tell you all about politics. I can tell you about Islam. I can tell you about the government. I can tell you about history. Oh, here's something. Um, they're going to start requiring students to pass a citizenship test to graduate. I think maybe I can get a business out of this because I know how to pass those tests. And I used to tutor anyway. I went to college. I just can't graduate because my mother took out some student loans in my name that needs to be straightened out. But Phi Theta Kappa, yeah. I could be teaching civics lessons, political science, stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people that would smarten up. Bill Maher did not have the right idea when he said dumb it down. They can't pass that. They're too stupid. No. The more you expect, the more you get. If you expect less, like the last 8 years, you ain't getting shit. And then these people expect everything. No, that's not the way it works. I will real quick explain this theory of throwing money at the bottom. Okay, somebody showed these houses, all these vacant houses, just one down, nobody living in them. And I suggest, why don't we, give them to all the homeless people? And they'd all have a place to live. And I'm thinking, like, well, the sentiment's really nice and everything, but somebody owns those houses. Every one of them, no matter how ratty or whatever, somebody owns it. And unless it were the government that could have that kind of ability to say, "Here you go." But then you haven't cured what led to that. Was it lack of jobs? Was it, jobs moving out, factories closing, education standards? What happened to this area? Immigration, overpopulation? Find out the root cause. Okay, if you don't, and let's say it's immigration, well then, and lack of jobs, then the people you give those houses to are going to wind up not being able to afford the upkeep and to take care of them, and they're going to wind up out, and then we're going to be more rundown houses, and there's going to be more people that are still coming because you haven't addressed the problem. That needs to stop. And by giving tax incentives, not tax breaks, to the corporate wealthy people, he did not do that at all. He lowered the tax rate for companies that would come back to the United States. and do business here, create jobs here, create products here where we aren't having to buy them from another country and employing other people to work. But you can't expect them to come here for free. They left the country because it was cheaper. Now, we're not getting a dime from them. It's costing us. So if we're getting less taxes than we are from another company, it doesn't matter. It's still more than zero, which is what we were getting. We didn't lose anything. We gained a lot. And then the other was US-based manufacturing companies, where you make something, where you put people to work making things and increasing the wealth in this country. If they were to open a new plant and get new equipment, it would be tax-free because you encourage growth. It creates jobs. It's, it's expensive to start a new plant and everything. There's so many regulations and red tape and all that. You gotta do what you can to lower those costs, to create jobs. It makes perfect sense. I took political science, and I wasn't born a Trump supporter. He earned my respect, and I have a good understanding of politics, policies, vocabulary, variety of news, because you're getting lied to something awful, or half-truths. And Hollywood does not have the average Joe's interests at heart. And it is kind of silly. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Oh, geez, thanks for nothing. Why don't we just deal with the problem? If you go down the news stories, it'll stick out like a sore thumb. Exactly what the freaking problem is. Islamic. Anything. Doesn't jive. Can't do it. I'm not saying anything derogatory about your political system that is more than the Quran. It's quite a few books, actually, of stringent teaching of this prophet of theirs, Muhammad. Excuse me. And, of course, Jesus, he was a prophet, too. That's it. That's it. Don't let them sugarcoat it. Don't let this Riza, I'm not a scholar, I'm a big fat liar, I'm sugarcoating and bull-faced lying to you about Islam. That's the guy who got me actually reading the Quran finally, because he said, it's not telling us everything. Let me get a copy and start reading it. I mean, if I'm going to study this political ideology system, it's a good place. Did you see in the Senate? Obama put Muslims there. They don't want no Pledge of Allegiance. They want to pray to Allah. Yeah. There is a system. Check out the raids on the friggin' house in Dearborn, Michigan, the Muslim capital, and Washington. FBI raided. I think that was June 5th. The other one was June 1st in Dearborn. Yeah. Total plan of what exactly when and how they're going to do it. I already knew all this from all the videos that are out there and other information from the source. Get informed now. I'm not wearing no hijab and all that. That's all they're trying to do, is they're trying to get in a position where once they've infiltrated to a certain amount, then they start to complain. They start to get into public office. They start to challenge, put down precedents to enforce Sharia law when they're ready. And then you're screwed. Look at Canada. Look at Europe. Don't let this happen here. Support Trump. Stop this nonsense. Worry about America. We don't even have the money for them. And besides, if you study the facts about immigration, it doesn't work. For the million we take in, they get 8 million more that year. And you haven't actually addressed their problem. Agriculture, jobs, education, what is it? What happened to the Peace Corps? Remember all the kids in the Peace Corps back in the 50s, 60s? That they wanted to go and volunteer and help build bridges and grow food and teach, and no incentive anymore. That's a good incentive to get some money off your education, work it off, trying to help these people in their own country. That's the most logical way. You know, what was that? You don't catch the fish for the fishermen, you teach them how to make a net or something like that. I'm not really up on that stuff, but yeah, same thing. You teach them how to do it themselves. You don't do it for them. That's socialism. No, we want individual freedom to be whatever we want to be, as long as we're not an asshole that is totally wants us dead. That's the plan, that's the agenda, and they almost had it. And they're still really close. We need to, do something now. Anyway, more later. Bye.